Hi, everybody. This is David Nevins for Citybiz List, and welcome to our program today. Our guest today is Paul Lurie, and Paul is the Chief Operating Officer of the JCC of Greater Baltimore. Paul, welcome to our program.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Really excited to be here.
It's our pleasure indeed. So I guess let's start with tell everybody about the JCC. Who are you? What do you do? Who do you serve?
So the JCC is a community center, an organization that serves people all throughout the community, all different faiths, all different backgrounds. We're the oldest Jewish community center in North America. We were founded in 1854, so we have an amazing history, moving from the city out to the Park Heights area and now in the Owings Mills area. We have two full service facilities, one at the corner of Northern Parkway and Park Heights Avenue, and one in Owings Mills Boulevard and Gwynbrook Avenue. And we think of ourselves as kind of a multidisciplinary organization. We serve kids in early childhood. We serve kids in our camp program. We have a full sports and wellness center with fitness, recreation, aquatics, group fitness. We have an amazing arts platform, including a 550-seat on-site theater in Owings Mills. And we like to serve people, we say, from kind of birth to older adults. We kind of serve every different age group in different types of programming. We want to serve their spirit. We want to serve their soul. We want to serve their wellness. We want to serve their growth and their engagement throughout the community.
Well, I don't think I could put it any better than that. I mean, I know from your camps to your gymnasium to swimming to adult programming. Let's talk a little bit about adult programming. I know you guys are really proud, as you should be, of your arts program, and that's kind of a relatively more recent addition, I would say. Culminating, as you mentioned, in what is called the Gordon Center for the Performing Arts. So Paul, share with us a little bit about the Gordon Center, how it came to be and what's going on there.
Yeah, so the Gordon Center is now in its 27th year, which is pretty amazing to think that it's been around for 27 years. It was originally created and founded kind of as a platform that the Jewish community and the community at large needed more arts programming. We needed more cultural programming. We needed to engage people in different ways than we had historically engaged people. And so a 550-seat amazing theater, standalone but attached to the JCC, was built 27 years ago. And over those 27 years, we've really increased our programming on many different fronts, including children's programming with children's theater production companies and camp programs. We do full service live music shows, from things like International Guitar Night. We've had Graham Nash, cover bands, Chicago, Earth, Wind and Fire, all kinds of stuff. We do literary things with our literary festival, book talks and authors. So it's really multidisciplinary in all of the different art areas. We do dance programming, both on our own and in partnership with local dance companies to be able to do stuff in there. And the Gordon Center is really the crown jewel of the whole Center for Arts and Culture, where we do programming for older adults. We do programming for all ages, looking to engage them in different cultural ways and different artistic ways, from performing arts to creative arts to all kinds of different types of platforms. And the Gordon Center itself is also undergoing a facelift this fall. We're going to be doing a lobby renovation of the space, which we're really excited about, with new technology, a new concession experience, a new aesthetics, and a new look and feel. So we're excited to be launching that in November of 22.
That's great. I know I've been there multiple times, and I think it's important to note, many people might just naturally think it's not at all just about Jewish programming. It's right. Programming of virtually every genre for young and old and all types of communities as well.
Yeah, so we believe deeply in our Jewish mission and our Jewish values, and what we do is based around that. We also believe that Jewish values are holistic people values, treating each other well, being a good neighbor in the community, helping your kids to grow up and learn and develop. There's a lot of holistic values that come out of Judaism that we believe in, and we do a lot of work within the community with Baltimore County, with the state of Maryland. We do diversity programming, equity, inclusion programming. So we want to be a part of the community at large. We don't just want to be a JCC that serves only Jews. We want to serve the community as a whole, but we want to build that upon our values and our mission and what we want to accomplish. And our arts team does a really amazing job of balancing all that together. As you can imagine, it's we try to have as much activity going on in the Gordon and in our Center for Arts and Culture as possible. And I like to think that over the last 5-6 years specifically, we've really grown our engagement out into the community and our engagement on many different levels with all different people throughout the county and throughout the state. So we're really excited about that opportunity to keep doing more of that and to keep engaging more people in partnerships with more organizations.
Incredibly well put. You also, somebody came up with the brilliant idea to put in an outdoor screen as well, right? So you are Baltimore's newest drive-in theater. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the pandemic, we had a lot of conversations about how to keep the business going, how to keep engaging people, how to keep fulfilling our mission while, in a very difficult state. And obviously going into a theater was not something anybody was interested in doing for the first however long period of time of the pandemic. And we have an amazing campus. We're very fortunate for the facility we have. And we had this conversation, people are willing to be outdoors and people want to be together and create community, but need to feel safe doing it. And how can we do that? So we added in, we call it the mega screen, but it's like a 56 by 28-foot screen on the side of our building, and turned one of our parking lots into a Gordon Outdoors event venue. So in addition to the Gordon Theater inside, we have the Gordon Outdoors. And the event venue is a drive-in theater, it's a concert venue, it's a family festival venue, we're working with LifeBridge Health. They're doing employee engagement opportunities here at the JCC and creating some opportunities for their staff to feel appreciated throughout the summertime. So there's a lot of opportunities in the Gordon Outdoors. Not just for movies, although the screen is amazing and you can do some amazing things, but really on any type of event you want to do and create it in a safe, fun way to be able to engage people both within an organization or within the community.
And I know, Paul, it's by no means not just about COVID, that this is something you're going to hopefully continue with and grow for years to come. I know there's a mission or a vision, you might say, even to do corporate events and for the people who are comfortable being inside, and you could have the CEO of a company speak to his or her employees in the 500-seat Gordon Center, and you can have another 500 people either standing outside or sitting in their cars watching and listening as well, right?
100%. We do a lot of outside work with other organizations. Some people call them rentals. We like to call them partnerships. We want to work with people. We want to work with organizations. We want to help to fulfill their missions and their goals. So we've hosted fundraisers for organizations at the Gordon Outdoors to help them achieve, scholarship or fundraising opportunities. We've hosted opportunities for companies like BGE in the past to do whole company meetings in our indoor Gordon Theater. We like to work with people who want to achieve something, and we can help them do that. And we have lots of great venues, be it the indoor theater for 550 people, the Gordon Outdoors, which can host thousands of people depending on the setup and how you do it. Other smaller meeting rooms within our agency that have either technology capability or some add-on functionality for people. We work with people all the time, from small rentals for 20 people from a book club up to 1,000 people coming to experience a community event or a fundraiser. And we love working with people. We love partnering with outside organizations and trying to help fulfill missions of people in the community.
Yeah, no, again, that's great. And I know people who live, in or near or around the Owings Mills area are really lucky to have you there and view you as a significant community resource. You don't really refer to yourselves as the JCC so much anymore, but correct me if I'm wrong, but the J, I guess no different than the YMCA or the YWCA is now the Y. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, as we market ourselves, the J in a box, which you can kind of see on my shirt right there, we really want that to be our brand out in the community. And a little different from the Y, who did some of their branding changes, the J is still for the word Jewish. We're still built on Jewish values. We still have a Jewish mission we want to achieve. And that's why the J is important to us. But we're much more than that. We're much more than just the Jewish community that we serve. And, the fact that we can serve people throughout the community, help kids to develop and grow in early childhood and camping, that's a core part of our mission, is how do we create community and how do we help kids to proceed and grow. And at the same time, we have an amazing sports and wellness facility. And we look at that as a huge mission opportunity to keep the community healthy. It's one of the reasons we have an amazing partnership with LifeBridge Health, who's our official wellness and medical partner, is because we have a shared vision of how to keep people healthy and how to keep people out of hospitals. And working out and fitness and engagement is a huge part of that. And coming out of the pandemic, we know that mental health is a really challenging thing. And just being able to bring people together in a group fitness class or in the cafe to sit and have lunch is a really important thing that we can help to provide. And we want to do more of that. And for people who haven't seen any of our campuses, we want them to come check us out. You can always drop my name at the front desk and you can get a free pass to try the place out. But we have some amazing facilities.
That's good to know. That's good to know.
Absolutely. We have some amazing facilities, pools, gymnasiums, indoor track, full fitness center, group fitness classes, 550-seat theater. We have a full preschool with a teaching kitchen, with a library, with a multi-purpose and gross motor room. You know, we really try to go above and beyond in the quality of what we provide in all these areas.
So Paul, lastly, what does the future look like for the J and for the Gordon?
Yeah, so the future we believe is bright. You know, as we're coming out of COVID, we're still working on our recovery. We have a really strong pool of membership, and membership has grown back. But more importantly, our programming, our camps, our early childhood, it's really strong. We've engaged a lot of people. I mentioned the Gordon Center is getting a little bit of a facelift in the lobby, and we're doing some strategic investment to our campus to improve the overall experience for our consumers and our members and customers. We want to engage more people. We're looking at how to create new and exciting programming for people to engage in the diversity, equity, inclusion space. We're looking for how to continue people in the pipeline. So when they start with us at, 6 months old in infant care, they can stay with us till they're a teenager and beyond. We're looking at ways to get out into the community, working with people. Our film festival, in addition to being virtual, we're looking at opportunities in the future to be in person and off site, and working with other partner theaters to really get that content out into the community and engage people in different ways. And we're looking for people to come check us out and see what's going on. And we have great cleaning and COVID protocols still as we go through this thing. We have an amazing staff who are just really fantastic and believe passionately in the work that we do in our mission. And we want to engage with more people. We want to serve more people. We want to partner with more people. Often our CEO, Barack, uses JCC as just connect and collaborate. We want to work with people. We like partnering. We like that energy that comes from creating new ideas and new engagement. And we're always open to new thoughts and ideas. We're never afraid of, trying something new. So when people have concepts, we love to work with people on those.
So Paul, you're a incredibly, I might add, just articulate and enthusiastic spokesperson for the J. Congratulations. So besides just dropping your name at the front desk, how else might people reach out to you to learn more?
Yeah, you can check us our website, jcc.org. Lots of stuff you can do on there, from joining. You can get a free trial pass. You can check out all of our different program opportunities. You can click a link to the Gordon Center website to see all the amazing shows we have coming up. So the website is always the best way. We're also on social media. You can check us out on Instagram and Facebook, LinkedIn, all the different places. For people looking for jobs, we're always looking for good staff, people with smiles on their face who like to engage and serve the community, from summer opportunities only to year round. So you can check out our LinkedIn for all those job opportunities. And like I said, you can always drop my name at the front desk or anywhere else, and they'll connect you to me, and we'll get you to the right place.
Thank you so much for joining us today, Paul.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Our guest has been Paul Lurie. He is the Chief Operating Officer, I was going to say, of the JCC of Greater Baltimore, but we'll just call it the J. Thanks for joining us today, Paul. This has been David Nevins for Citybiz List. Thank you for joining us as well.